Greetings, I'm Zachary Hepner. Pleased to share this Dvar Torah with you for Parashat Yitro. Holy, holy, holy. Those three famous words are from Yeshayahu 6:3. It may be translated as, Holy, 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 the Lord of hosts. The entire world is full of his honor. That is what the angelic beings are saying to each other. It also may be translated as, the Lord of hosts is holier than the most holy. Of course, the Christians have their own translation, when 3 is a big number for them. But for monotheists, the only number is 1, and only 1. Targum has the most interesting translation, which is recited every day of the year right before the aleiuny prayer. And one cried unto another, and they were saying, Holy is the highest, and exalted heavens is the house of his Shekinah. Holy upon the earth is the work of his might. Holy forever, world without end, is the Lord of hosts. The whole earth is full of the brightness of his glory. Razbag has a slightly different explanation. והוא עולם המלאכים והנשמות, ועולם התיכון הוא עולם הגלגלים והכוכבים, ועולם השפל הוא עולם והוא זה העולם. Razbag and Targum compartmentalize 3 spaces. The first holy space is the space, according to Razbag, the angels and souls. The second space is the earth and God's handiwork, or as Razbag says, the physical or possibly metaphysical cosmos, stars and galaxies included. The third space, according to Razbag, is the lowly earth, which we call our world. Targum calls it, without giving a translation, Kadish le'alam ulalmei almaya. And that is what I'd like to focus on. It literally means world without end. But it's a metaphor for forever and ever. As Handel quotes it in his Messiah, based on the King James translation, forever and ever. Speed and time and space are themselves relative, or in some sort of way, they themselves are measured by the outside of themselves. How fast are you driving? 60 miles an hour. That's space and time. How long is a second? Relative to a Planck second, a second is very long. Relative to a continental drift, it's very brief. How long is forever and ever? Literally speaking, it's le'alam ulalmei almaya, or world and worlds of time. Perhaps it's referring to distance. How far away are galaxies? They're measured in light years, which is itself a measurement of time to represent distance. But is Razbag and Targum at odds with each other? Or perhaps they are in fact saying the same thing. Razbag says that the third kadosh is our mundane world, perhaps what we call earth. Targum says le'alam ula'almei almaya. However, la'alam ula'almei almaya is a metaphor of space that represents time, while Razbag might take it literally to refer to the natural universe and its space. There's more. God is outside of time, yet the natural world we live in needs time as a prerequisite. And I would suggest that such a claim is in fact axiomatic. In fact, Razbag and Targum are, I think, in complete harmony. Razbag says that God's kavod, his honor, fills the entire natural world, from quarks to rocket ships. Targum says that the entire natural world includes time, because God is outside of time. And perforce, this includes the entire natural world that we live in. Regardless of how you split this atom, God's presence is pervasively everywhere in our natural universe, including time, which is part of our fabric of nature. Kadosh, kadosh, kadosh. God's kavod is in the heavens. God's presence is in the physical and possibly metaphysical skies. God's kavod is here on earth, time, and in space. Wishing you all a Shabbat Shalom.